This is my first video tutorial to show you how to use the Window Plus extension for SketchUp. You start the extension by going to the Extensions menu and clicking on Window Plus, create a single window, and just accept the default settings initially. That lets you create a default window. You can quickly adjust this then, or alter it with the edit function into the window you want. We'll adjust the size because that's the default edit function that comes up. Make it 1.8 wide, and we'll move it into a slightly more central position, and configure the window then. And a key tool is the divide function, so we'll divide it vertically by fraction. We'll make it 2/3, and we'll make the second frame opening. Okay, so that's how I divided that up. I think you should be getting the idea that we can divide this up as often as we like into basically any configuration that we want. So we'll divide it once again, this time horizontally, casement 1, horizontally, by fraction again 2/3. And we'll make the top casement again opening. So that'll be a pretty typical window in a house. Additionally, we can add glazing bars, so I'll just show you how to do that. So we'll set the whole window as being glazing barred, and then it'll go through it frame by frame. So glazing bars for frame number 2, I'm thinking a horizontal and a horizontal, say 2 horizontals would look good there, maybe a horizontal and a vertical there, and a vertical only on 3. So I'll very quickly go through and do that. 2 horizontals, no verticals. This is number 1, so we do want glazing bars on that, and it would be 1 by 1. And then on 3, I think we said just one vertical, so no horizontals. So I think you get the idea. That breaks the window quite nicely up with glazing bars. We can add a sill. That's the default sill. We can make that sill a bit thicker to make it look more like a concrete sill. Like that, or thinner. And that'll look more like a timber sill, like that there. In terms of colouring it, you would say make it a wooden window, but you might want the sill to be aluminium, so just go in there, pick metals, aluminium, like that. So you just use the SketchUp's native tools to colour it, but because everything's grouped and the whole window itself is a component, it's quite easy to colour up the individual parts. You don't have to go around individually colouring each face. Another handy feature is the cut opening feature. I happen to know that the wall thickness is 0.3 here, so we'll change that. As you can see, in a double face wall, it's cut the opening quite easily. So I hope that's been a good introduction to the program, how you can basically divide a window up any way you like. You can add glazing bars, a sill, and cut an opening. In the next video, I'll introduce you to gridded windows, so you can create gridded windows very quickly with this program. Thanks for listening.